This image shows an observation taken with the relatively recently built MeerKAT radio telescope, which is located in South Africa. And with this observation, you can sort of see two different types of things. The first that you can see are these individual dots, which are, for example, stars in our own galaxy, or it might be galaxies that are very far away. And you see these much more diffuse, large-scale structures. An example of that is the one that goes from the bottom left to the top right, which is a large gas cloud. But you also have the one that's shown in the zoom inset on the left. It's this arc-shaped structure, which is a bow shock. A bow shock that's caused by a star moving at a very high velocity through our galaxy. It's moving with about 100 kilometers every second. And as it does so, it causes a bow shock, which is very similar to a ship that's going through water or a duck swimming in a pond. You see the similar sort of structure, but here, of course, the difference is that this is much larger. And this extends several light years, which is, of course, significantly different from a ship of a duck. So this image is very relevant to my own research because I was a bit too short in my previous answer. The star that's moving at a very high velocity is actually a set of stars. It's a binary system where two stars are orbiting around each other. And my research really focuses on the interaction that binary systems like this can have on their surrounding medium. And I think this is a very clear example of that interaction. And it allows us to study, for example, how much power is being taken from the binary system and being deposited in the space around it. And that power then causes this bow shock to form. And by observing it, we can reverse engineer properties about the binary system that causes it. This image is also relevant in a broader context within astronomy. One of those reasons because that this telescope particularly looks at radio light from our universe. And these bow shocks have been seen quite often with other sorts of telescopes, but this is only the second time that we see a bow shock like this with a radio telescope. So we can then try and ask the question why we hardly see these structures with radio telescopes, but very regularly see them when we look, for example, at optical light or infrared light. Another question that you might ask or that you might study with these bow shocks is very generally how the universe can become filled with highly energetic particles. We know that the universe is filled with very highly energetic particles, but it is actually quite unclear how they are accelerated and what processes contribute to that. And in these bow shocks, it might be that this is one of the sites in the universe where these particles get accelerated to very high energies. Now studying them and observing them actually allows us to test whether that could be true.